Nobody. Okay, cool. Nice weekend? Yeah, fine weekend. Okay, let's get started. I need to wake up more too. What are we gonna trade? I'm surprised there's not more going on. Like nothing has happened today, honestly. I guess nothing's happened once again. Let's look. We need to check gold. We need to check this stuff actually. I don't like that. From the weekly closes.
When is a win?
When is a win? Yeah, we're gonna show you when crypto in a second here. This looks bad. This looks bad for gold. Gold and silver, dude. Metals don't look like they want to do what I want them to do. We're just checking. So last week we were watching to see if that 4-hour, if that daily candle was going to close nice and the weekly candle was going to close nice. And it doesn't, it looks like it collapsed at the end of the day. I didn't even check it. I was on my way to the city. But we're checking it now. Looks kind of shit. Okay, so we're gonna have to take a loss. I'm gonna close this out for a loss. The gold trade. As well as the silver. I'm gonna close out the silver as well. We're gonna get out of metal. And we're gonna take a couple losses on there. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna show you so you can see the update. So you can see everything is authentic here. Let's go here. We're gonna put 2 losses. 2 losses on there. 7 losers, 80% win rate now. Shoot. Meow meow. Oh well. And then our balance is down now 83 or something like that. Okay, cool. Cool. That'll update in a second.
Might have little bit issue.
The mic has the bit of the issue. We're on a VPN. No, we're not. I'm not sure what's the issue. Okay, cool. So what else here? Let's just check more stuff. The copper company. What I want to do, honestly, now we're about mid-month. Let's look at the Edge Finder. Mic is working perfect. Okay, fine. So we're closing those out just because we got really bearish weekly closes, right? We're gonna look at the Edge Finder here, and see. Like, okay, Bitcoin's super bullish fundamentally. That's fine. Bitcoin can come up. Gold, fundamental score on the bearish side, yeah. So when this is obviously paired with the weekly closes being shit, silver's also showing pretty terrible fundamentals. I'm gonna walk away from metals now. Oil we can leave running. Let's look at NASDAQ again. NASDAQ and the S&P. Slightly bullish, I suppose. Okay, cool. So, what about... So let's say, what about this copper trade, right? Because we closed out a bunch of this copper. Do we want to leave the copper running? That's the question. What about these other guys? CTGO. This guy I kind of want to leave running because it's a gold mining stock. In theory, gold will go up eventually. And I want to see a reaction off this level, right? We might get out of this trade later. CTGO. Okay, cool. We'll leave. This copper does not look good, honestly. If you're looking at the higher time frames, I'm gonna close the copper trade as well. Okay.
Win crypto.
We already tracked the copper as a win, so I'm not gonna track another one. All right. Can you show your indicator settings? There's no indicator, dude. I don't run any indicators. These just draw lines on the candle bodies. That's it, right? So like, there's no settings for that. All it does is show me like I don't know if you want to see this. It's not going to mean anything to you. First of all, you have to pay $250 a month for this.
Nike stock might be a good buy if it doesn't close below at weekly.
I don't even know if I can open it. It's lagging. Wait. Can I open it? Settings. No, wait. How do I don't even know how to open the settings of my indicator, dude. I'm not sure. There are no settings, bro. Doesn't do anything when I click the button. So, nothing I can do for you. Nike stock. Top left are the indicator settings. I know I'm not retarded. It's just the button doesn't work. So, right? Like I can, just doesn't do anything. So there's no settings. The two indicators I have here are polytrends. Polytrends, yeah, polytrends. $250 a month. All it does is draw candle body lines, so I don't have to draw them for myself manually. Right? And like, and then session times so that I can see what time it is. That's it. Like these boxes are just to see what this is London, this is New York, this is Asia. That's it. Like if you're using indicators, you're trading wrong. Right? There's no indicators on here. Indicators, like if you're using an indicator, it means you don't know how to use price. Have I not slept well? No, I slept a very long time. We're fine. We're good. All's good, bro. Let me show you a new firm This is what we were talking about. When Crypto, dude. This is a new crypto trading firms from Maven. You can check out here. Look. You trade crypto assets, so 24/7, right? You can trade shit coins, meme coins, AI coins, whatever. This Genesis thing is going to change the whole industry once it's out in a couple weeks. But right now we just have a single and a double, right? It's a static drawdown on both, right? Obviously the single is going to be more expensive if it's got static, right? If you have trailing drawdown, you can make the single cheaper, but if it's static, obviously it's going to be more expensive, right? So this is the two-step. People like the two-step usually. So $700 for a 100K two-step, super cheap for crypto, right? The crypto industry is way more expensive, right? And it's the same sort of thing. Match trade, yeah. Same sort of thing, except you get awesome crypto assets. Yeah. Cool, boys. Check it out. There's a 25% off sale, I think, going on right now. You can find it somewhere on social media. Cool. Oh, this code's called launch. Okay, cool. Any hints towards Genesis? It's instant funding. 200% profit split, up to 200% profit split. It's progression based funding. So you progress your character. That's all I'll say. All right. It's not been done before. You missed trading Bitcoin when Bitcoin was 200? What do you mean, 200, like $200? You were not trading Bitcoin when it was $200. There was no trading of Bitcoin when it was $200. That didn't exist. Bitcoin trading didn't start until it was like 10 grand when Bitfinex came out. It's like 5-10 grand, something like that. Why does your prop firm not do 10%? I don't know what that means, dude. So I guess now we have 2 prop firms, which is pretty sweet. What's going on, Silas? You're annoying. 10% drawdown. We can add an add-on later. Just takes a while. That's all. What do we have here? 8%. Yeah. What's the difference, dude? Just risk 25% less. Is the spread better on one? I don't know what you're talking. Like I don't know what you're talking about with spread. Let me like. What I can just do literally is I can go on. Like, this spread is high to you. Like when people complain about spread, like it makes no sense to me. This is amazing spread. Right? We could trade this right now. Like this is a 1 minute. You're an idiot if you're trading the 1 minute. You're an idiot if you're trading the 5 minute. Okay. So let's check this out. Do I still have here you go. Should we trade the? Let's trade gold. I'm gonna show you that how easy it is to trade gold. Like even with even if people say there's spread, okay? First of all, everything has spread, no matter where you trade, right? So to be retarded to complain about that. So weekly's lost. So let's go. I don't know, bearish on gold maybe. I don't really want to trade it is the thing. I can start trading with the Maven. We've already made shitloads of money with the Maven account. Like, I don't understand when people say there's spread, right? Like we're making money despite having spread. We make money on Maven, we make money on interactive brokers, we made money on Top Step. If you can't make money, you're a bad trader. It doesn't matter if there's spread or not. I want to just see if we could find maybe a trade for now, and we'll throw it on the Maven account so we can see. Okay, let's look here. Dow. The Dow is bouncing off this level. The fundamentals on the stock side are a little bit nicer, but that is a monthly, right? So I'm not really keen on entering on a monthly. Maybe I think we have to wait on that. Maybe Bitcoin. I gotta set up an account for when crypto and trade off that. Bitcoin's still not bullish in my mind. Doesn't make any sense. It's gonna come up just as we said and then go down. So we could start shorting Bitcoin, honestly. Let's see, wait. See what it's gonna do here. I'm gonna take a short on Bitcoin actually. That's gonna be the trade, okay? We're gonna take a short on Bitcoin. Reason being is, hey, you've got this level that got rejected. We're gonna take a short. Okay, it got rejected, and then all this is like we need to put our stop a little bit higher, like there, right? And they're gonna target the low. This is it. Okay. And most likely, because we've just failed again behind that level, right? You can identify that as them just targeting a new high. That's all. Okay. So let's take a short on Bitcoin. Short on Bitcoin. So. Okay, and then we're going to do it on the Maven account too. I should be doing it on the When Crypto account. Where's Bitcoin? But I gotta set up an account. Okay, we're short on Bitcoin. Nike stock might be good. Why does Maven remind me of Maven Capital? I've never heard of Maven Capital. This is not Maven. This is not Maven. Interesting. Never heard of it. Makes sense. It's a good name. Let's look at Nike. You want to see Nike? Okay, let's check Nike. I like that you guys are using the dumb money concepts and showing me symbols. This is, why is this just gapping? Does Nike not trade? This is not Nike, is it? Nike. This is a good one. Why would you possibly think Nike is a good buy? Nike stock might be a good buy if it doesn't close below 51. Your logic doesn't make any sense. Let's see here. 50 doesn't close below 51. What is 51 first of all? Is this 51? So I think you're talking about the swing low, but you could be talking about this far level, right? Which in both cases, this is not dumb money concepts. So both cases you've got it wrong. First of all, we don't give a fuck about wicks. So like if you're looking at this as the level, it's not. Second of all, this level's already been tested by this. So this level's probably going to get ran through, right? If it bounces here for some reason, somehow, and then fails, then sure, right? It could be a good buy if this changes directions. So it's a really weird thing for me to hear you say Nike could be a good buy if it goes in the reverse direction. It's currently going down, right? So I guess that could be true with everything. Hey, Nike could be like, it doesn't, like, the statement doesn't really make any sense, dude. Do I trade my prop firm? I mean, I don't know how to even answer that question. I know it's just the thing is, you guys don't understand anything. So like you ask really dumb questions. Do I trade my own prop firm? Like you don't even understand why that's a dumb question. That's the thing, right? Because like prop firms are not real money. So does that make sense why it's like a dumb question? No prop firm uses real money. None of them. Not a single one. They don't use real money. You're not trading real money. It's all simulated. Everything you do on a prop firm is simulated. Unless you are trading on live markets in futures. Okay? That's the only place that you're trading real money. Everything else, every other firm is simulated. Can DMC be used to scalp? Yeah. Can be used to do anything, dude. It's how the market works. But you're an idiot. You're an idiot if you want to scalp. Let's look at oil again. I want to see the weekly close on this. Great weekly close on oil. Oil's going to continue. Oops. Really solid bet. Oil prices, gas prices right now are skyrocketing where I live. It went up like 20% over the weekend, the gas price. Thoughts on Aqua Fundeds? I can't advise any firm except for Maven or When Crypto because I am a owner. and I get to see how the firm operates. I do not recommend a single other firm because they all go under. They all go under, they all rug pull you, they all deny payouts. Maven is the only one that's never done that. Why is Maven different, right? Because we've built a firm that doesn't prioritize me getting rich, right? We're like an 8-9 figure firm, right? I live like an average Canadian. Do you see what I mean? Like, we don't spend the money. It all goes directly back into you guys. So you use your money to pay people out. Correct. That's how prop firms work. If that's news to you, you're super mega late to the party. Guys, I want to do. I know I am a little bit groggy right now. I took a nap. I am a little bit groggy right now. I did get. I was in Vancouver for the weekend, so I didn't get great sleep. I was sleeping on my buddy's couch. But I want to do more live streaming and get this like cooler now that we're kind of popping off a bit. And I want to know if anyone has like things they want to see that's like somewhat trading related. Like, you guys know fucking like Neon and Clav, and like these live streamers, right? They all do like IRL streams. I'm not sure IRL makes any sense for a trading stream, but I'm open to ideas if people have them. Now that you guys have been watching for a little while and everything. Can you do a discount this Easter? Probably not. There's a discount on When Crypto. Like, here's the thing with discounts. Like, I can raise the price and then give you a discount. Does that work? Right. My face feels a little swollen today. Oh, maybe I need some water or something. One second. You need some water. Okay, boys, I want to hear your ideas. Can you talk more about where, like, here I guess here's the idea is like I could day trade. Like, a trading firm could do the thing that everyone wants to see. Everyone wants to see like making shitloads of money, right? Is trading Bitcoins easier than trading Forex currency? Yes. So much
Trading
easier.
IRL are more engaging when there's wealth displayed more.
Trading IRL is more engaging when there's wealth being displayed. Yeah. Totally. I don't flex any money though. That's the problem. That's what people want to see, hey? They want to see fucking cars and gambling and girls and shit. Or people being drunk and shit, right? So I'm not sure I can do that. Oh, I think I'm a bit swollen. Face is a bit puffy. I ate some Doritos yesterday, so. Can I ask you your view on trading? In my opinion, there's only one ways of trading based on macro and data, swing trading, 2, order flow, intraday scalping. What does Maven stats say? Well, I can tell you I do a lot of interviews, right? And I can tell you who makes money based off of what they say. I can't tell you what people are doing based off of looking at like numbers, because it would be impossible to guess what people are doing. I can see where people trade and when people are trading and when people blow accounts, but I can't see what strategy they're doing, because that makes no sense. Like I wouldn't be able to look at any data that tells me people are trading order flow, right? Or ICT. All I can do is ask people in interview what they trade and then trust that the majority of them are telling me the truth. Okay? So what I can tell you for certain is ICT does not work, right? And the reason, and I'll tell you what does work, okay? Also, but the reason why ICT does not work is because the ratio in which the number of people who trade ICT compared to the number of people I see on stream, or sorry, I see on interview, is so small, right? So assume that 50-60% of traders trade ICT, right? Well, I'll tell you, it's only about 10 or 20% of my interviews trade ICT, right? So by an obvious logic there, like I would be appalled if somebody thought that doesn't obviously correlate. That ICT underperforms randomized trading. Okay. Did you take that short at 720? Oh, and then I'll tell you what does work, okay? So you asked about order flow and volume. That's literally just volume. So it's not really anything I can talk about. Like order flow is not really anything special. It's literally just like volume. That's it. It's just what the volume looks like as it comes in. That's all. So it's the same as volume, right? So order flow is nothing special. Okay, you could be using it to trade profitably, but you couldn't. Like it's not as you have to be using other things as well. Okay, fundamentals work. Swing trading works better than day trading. I would say, if I had to give you a percent, here's also the thing too. There's a reason why firms tell you you can't hold trades overnight, you can't hold trades over the weekend. There's a reason why there's swap fees, right? None of these things exist at Maven, right? So they want to incentivize you to day trade instead of swing trade, right? That's what they're doing. Why? Because day trading doesn't work nearly as well. Swing trading is so incredibly easy compared to day trading, and I'm gonna tell you that I would say the number, again, if you look at the correlation, the number of people who day trade might be 80-90% of people, and then swing traders are like 10-20%. Okay, but the number of people I have interview, if you count people who follow, like if you count people who do fundamentals, long-term bets, and people who just kind of hold one position within a long-term bet and then close it at the end of the day, that would be about 50% of my interviews. So 50% of the interviews I do of successful traders are people who use long-term data for their trades. Just came across your channel. Do you trade low time frames like 1 minute? No. Why would I be so fucking retarded to trade the 1 minute? Here's the thing, dude. What is that thing I just seen there? Does your firm allow whale trading? What is whale trading? Thanks for the super chat, bro. You've been profitable trading ICT for the past 2 years. Speak for yourself. Yeah, sure. I mean, bro, Andres, I'm not saying it can't work, but randomized trading can also work. And we did this with literal math that if you randomly trade and you just push a random button for 3 months, 25% of people will be profitable for 3 months in a row. If you randomly push buttons, right? So again, if you've been 2 years, then maybe you've made it work somehow, okay? But the whole point is ICT underperforms random trading. So the number of people that are able to make ICT work for like a year is only a few percent. And the number of people who are able to randomly click buttons for a year is also the same number. So it doesn't work. It's not good enough that it's being able to work. Okay? Why would you ever use just one time frame? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. People are obsessed with time frames. It's the most useless thing. How long does an average trade take with swing trading? I do I don't know, a day to a month maybe. Like it doesn't really matter, I guess. Like this Bitcoin short, I don't really short much. Like this could easily take a month, right? But like it's pretty freaking obvious that Bitcoin's going to go down. So it came up, right? So you should short it. Is that not true? Right? If you know this is going to go down because that's a terrible close, and it could go up here, right? You should short it, right? ICT is the worst. You trade price action with volume of 80% win rate. Yeah, exactly. So does SMC concept work as well? No. Eric, bro, I don't know what whale trading is. Yeah, so I wanted to get your, I don't know if I missed it all, but I wanted to get your guys's thoughts on like something else that we could do for streams maybe. Like I guess we could be actually trading, like day trading, but like the issue is I don't like advising things that don't actually work well, right? And day trading is very like I want to actually be a good mentor for you guys rather than just making entertainment. But also entertainment's kind of sweet, so so I suppose we could be does your firm allow whale trading, long-term trading strategies where positions can be held for months or years without holding fees? Yes. Like it would be pretty weird for me to be advising you guys to do all these things and then make it impossible for you to do it on my platform. Right? Like there's a guy that I had an interview with last week. He's had the same account for 2 years. He's never blown an account with Maven. He's had the same account for 2 years. What does he do? All he's done is buy and hold. He'll buy and hold and sell on the rips, right? Like he basically does what I do. He does like exactly what I do, basically. Rarely ever shorts. He'll take mostly buys on pullbacks and then allow enough buffer so that it can go into a little bit of drawdown, and if it starts going, if the high time frames aren't working for him, he just gets out. That's what I do. And that's where I make the most money. What do you think about orb? Doesn't work. Do I have a checklist? No, there's no need to have a checklist when you know what you understand. Watch Dumb Money Concepts, bro. Watch Dumb Money Concepts and you'll understand. There's no checklist. There's no nothing you need to do. Just you know what direction it's going to go next. Okay, that's it. What the fuck is orb? Oh, opening range break is orb. So orb is a strategy that basically there's different ways of looking at it, and that's one thing that's confusing, first of all. But I suppose that's confusing about every strategy. What you do is you draw a range on the first candle, whether it's the 15-minute or the 30-minute, it doesn't matter really. And then, I mean, yo, maybe we should just do fucking day trading, dude.
I'd rather see and learn the technical stuff than the flex on money not important to me.
Fundamentals is what I care more about. I rather see and learn the technical stuff than flex on money that's not important. Yeah, dude. Like, but that's the thing is like, most people have the opposite belief. Most people would rather see flashy cars and fancy shit and then have a dopamine kick, right? Thinking that that's what's possible from trading. And I mean, it's all possible to like get shitloads of money, but there's no day trader who's spending crazy amounts of money, right? Like a day trader who is successful is somebody who is trying to passively create a more free life for themselves, a more stable life for themselves, and they go about things slow and stable and steady, right? For to spend money on cars and all this shit, all that does is make your influence brand bigger, right? So I'm going to tell you something right now. I'm gonna tell you something very, very honest here, right? If I buy a car, if I buy like a Lambo or something soon, right? And I say something about, hey, I'm a day trader, I have a Lambo, whatever. The only reason I'm doing that is so that I can get more attention. so that we can get more views, and then obviously it would be then pushed so that people will start watching my shit more, right? It would make no sense for me to go buy a supercar, right? It is literally only for attention, right? So if you know, we have this new firm, When Crypto, launching, right? There's a lot of Lambo stuff, right? There's a lot of Lambos in the crypto industry, right? You know, we even have a challenge that says When Lambo, right? When Lambo is if we bought a bunch of Lambos for all the staff and everyone has a Lambo now, that's gonna be pretty good marketing, right? That's gonna be able to push the sales more, right? Because everyone will be like, oh, all these guys that are associated with this have a Lambo, and you're just gonna think that you need a Lambo too, so you're gonna buy it, right? That's it. I don't give a fuck about having a Lambo, but I might get one. Literally just for content, right? Because this shit sells. If I have a Lambo, 10 times as many people will watch me. Bro, you can afford shit. Go to bed. Lambos are not even that good. Doesn't matter, dude. The whole point is it creates noise and controversy, right? Day trade with different strategies on each stream. I mean, that could work, but like the issue is like, here, maybe we'll just look at the chart right now and see if we can day trade. Let's break this down. Because fuck it. We might as well just day trade. I might do an Asia stream today too, by the way, and then jump on Bitcoin, and we'll day trade on One Crypto. So here you go. We're gonna break this down, okay? Level lost, right? I'm gonna break this down like the whole day, and then we're gonna try to take some trades, okay? Let's see what we can do. I'm only gonna look at the 15. Okay. Level lost. So we go down to the next low. I guess they take this as the next low, okay? The next untested level. They bounce off of it. They regain this, okay? And then they retest the level they just gained, okay? Retested it, boom. They bought it, and then they go to the next level up, right? So far, everything's gravy, right? So far, everything looks perfect, exactly what we want to see. Failed to gain this level, so what must we do? Come back down to the origin here. What do? We lose that level, right? Okay. When we lose that level, usually what's going to happen is we're going to target that next level. So this would have been the first thing that's kind of wrong, okay? But then what they've done is they regained, once again, retest, and then target the next level up. Okay? Boom. Failed. So what are we doing now? We are now going back down here. So what we're going to do is we're going to short this. Okay? Short it. Let's try it. Where's the friggin' NASDAQ on this thing? There you go. Chart window. We're going to short the NASDAQ. Okay, let's see. There we go. We can day trade. Let's check it out. So where's the... Where's the target? I don't know, dude. Build that. I guess you're gonna go here-ish as a stop, and you're gonna target this maybe. Okay. Something like that maybe. I think they should just target that low. I think so. We'll do this. There you go. There's the trade. Boom. Noon. Now we're day trading. Woo! Okay, I got some time still. Maven to the moon. What's the blueprint of DMC strategy? You can watch the, what's it called? There's a bunch of YouTube videos, but there's a little symbol next to your name, and I don't know what it means. So let me hover over it. There's a little money symbol, so I think I need to treat you better or something. Basically, here I'm gonna break all of DMC down for you. I'm gonna give you all of Dumb Money Concepts broken down in a matter of like 2 minutes. Okay, we're gonna try to do this all in one clip, maybe. Okay, so the concept of Dumb Money Concepts is if you gain a level, so a close past a level, right? You will then retest it and then go to the next level up. Okay, if you fail to gain the level, so let's look here. This time they failed it. You will go to the reverse direction, okay? The origin of that move, right? If you regain a zone, okay? So right here, right here, you've lost that level and then you've regained it. You will treat it the same way as a failure, basically. So you will then go to the reverse direction or the origin of that move, okay? There are levels that are immediate, like this level right here is the immediate level there. There is also a level that is a pass-through level, right? A pass-through level is a level that is weaker than the immediate level, but usually closer. So sometimes they take that level instead, but it's less likely for that to be a reaction off of it. For every time it's passed through, 1, 2, 3 becomes weaker each time. This is now 4. So this level is pretty useless. This level is kind of useless, but they did actually take it. This level is more useful, and this is the most useful level. But they're all in that range, okay? Next. This is how the market works with certainty, right? It will work 95% of the time if you trade this way correctly, right? The reason why it doesn't work 95% of the time when you're day trading is because there are higher time frames that take more precedent than the lower time frames, okay? So if, for example, this 4 hour closes bullishly, which it's done, okay, then, hey, maybe we want to actually move to the upside. So we have to prioritize the higher time frames. And if you want to have the most highest win rate possible, you go to the highest time frame, which is the monthly. Okay. But the lower time frames should still play out most of the time. They will just play out faster than the higher time frames. Okay. That is all of Dumb Money Concepts. You're here from TikTok. No way. Hey, that's awesome, dude. Not many people watch on TikTok, okay? So, with Dumb Money Concepts, to wrap it up, the final thing is, if you get a new candle close, you recheck what the data is telling you, okay? That's it. Meow. How did the 4 hour candle be closed bullish? It didn't pass. It did pass it, first of all. Gained it and then lost level, right? So let me break down the NASDAQ for you. Let me break down the NASDAQ for you, okay? Okay. Usually you always start higher, right? You've heard this before. It's better to start higher, okay? So with the daily, it lost this level. We should be bearish. We should be rejecting, okay? You drop to the 4 hour. You gained this, but then you lost it, right? but then you also gained this, okay? So you failed to re-enter this zone, right? So in theory, you should be coming back up here, okay? Which we might have already done because it's ranged for a bit, okay? Which we might have already done. Look, you can see we already did actually. But then you've lost that 4-hour level. So the 4-hour takes precedent, but we bounced off of it, right? So we already hit that level that we wanted to hit. Okay. This has already been satisfied. It's already been satisfied. It's already been tested. So everything is pretty much already been done. And honestly, it's kind of a shitty chart to be trading because it's just ranging, but in theory, that's what should be happening right now, I think. But the reality is, day trading is pretty silly. So, you know, I'd rather have a higher win rate personally. I think streaming through YouTube doesn't worth following. Watching this for 51 minutes and I've made 15 points. Okay. So we can even like, there's so much just ranging right now that it's kind of just giving us retarded data. So you can jump around and try to create the narrative that you want. Right, so here's a level here. Am I an ICT trader? No, ICT trading is retarded. Realistically, what I'm looking at right now is you want to see a rejection off of these levels, right? Hey, buddy. Your voice sounds like a V8 engine. That's sweet, dude. What do you think about Bitcoin? Is it going to go to 73 before hitting 74.5? Well, that's random. What you just said is a random thing, right? I can't give you a prediction on something that's going to be 50-50, right? Like if you look at this, look. You've given me two levels that are just next to it. It's random. And the reality is like, okay, why are you scalping Bitcoin? Right? These are the levels you just gave me. Like it's basically the range of the day. You give me the range of the day and you want me to give you a prediction? What is it? This, right? Which one's going to hit first? Well, probably 74.5 because it's going there right now. Like, usually if you want to just randomly guess something, usually the one that it's going to currently is what's going to happen. Okay. Right towards 79. If I understand you correctly, you're a swing trader, but you took 36 trades this month. No, I've taken 36 trades this year.
Oh, sorry, buddy. Oh, sorry, I'm on your tail.
Oh, any DMC videos? I mean, there's tons, bro. There's tons. You can go into Discord. Go in here. Oh, nice. Thanks, Maven Shorts. Stuff. New crypto firm. All the content's in here, dude. And then every week I've been posting new stuff too. Let's look at some charts people might have. People might have some trade ideas. Just wondering if this is going to reject. Okay, that's where we wanted to reject, right? 4 hour right here, something like that. It's just silly, dude. It's just really silly to be trading like this. Because there's so much to look at. This is the NASDAQ. Like, I don't know if I want to be trading this account. I probably shouldn't be. I should only be swing trading on this account, probably, right? But we'll see. Maybe we'll day trade the prop firms and then we'll swing trade the small account. What's the percentage of one-step accounts? I don't know what that means. Anyways, let's look at the charts. You guys ask questions that make no sense. Oh man, this is a fucking. I wouldn't even read this if this was from my fucking mother. You text too long, bro. I don't know what I'm looking at, bro. There's no trade here. Okay. Okay, there's no charts here to look at today. Did you make an AI plot, AI trading thing? Strike, are you watching the stream, dude? What is it? Is it an indicator or is it trading for you? What is going on here, bro? Did you make this? Wait. I'm wondering. Yeah, yeah, Strike. Are you in here? I'm wondering if this is, did you make a bot that trades DMC? Okay, anyways, so like this is the shitty thing about just like even day trading on live streams. Like you can't, right? If the live stream is like an hour or two, you can maybe take one trade, maybe. Like, but like the stream's like done. So here's the thing, right? We failed, right? Did we fail? We failed. So this is still good. I'm still happy to hold this trade to the next low. Right? But this is the thing, is like candles print so slowly that like this is not even exciting, right? I don't know about you guys, but like how do you make, like, what do you guys want to see? Because like day trading is like clearly not the thing that you want to see on live stream, right? Unless people want to sit here for like 6 hours, right? And then just stream all day long. I wanted to get your guys' feedback on some stuff that we could do that's a little bit more fun. And it doesn't even have to be trading related exactly, but oh, I think my chat's bugged up. Chat bugging? Oh yeah, my chat bugged for the last bit here. Okay, wait. Look at your journey, mine is similar. Don't believe people understand the real truth. Don't have time to see the course. Okay. I'm gonna wrap it up there, boys. That's all I want to do. Do you take all your trades live also? Yeah, everything's been posted this entire year. Right? And this is why I don't like day trading, because this is just dumb. Like now I have to sit here and watch this. What's the 85% win rate strategy? It's dumb money concepts, dude. I have to watch this now, and it's just like a waste of time. Like why the fuck like I don't understand why y'all want to be day traders. Like swing trading makes so much more sense, I think, but are you trading Bitcoin today or done for the day? I mean, we took a short on Bitcoin. We'll add to it, I suppose. Like if Bitcoin goes up more, I'm willing to add to it. Right? This is the Bitcoin trade, right? I'll add to it if it comes up here. I'll short if it gets close to my stop, which is a good chance it does. Usually finish trading it before, yeah. But that's probably Eastern time, right? It's 11:30 now my time, so came late today, yeah. Yeah, I got to get going, boys, but Yeah, I'm not sure how to make this like more interesting because this is. I guess maybe we just ask questions and shit. Like the question stuff is the most interesting, honestly. I mean, hopefully this rips down, but I gotta get going is the problem. Like I don't the issue is I don't have time to. Maybe we stream Asia session and we just chill. We can do Asia session maybe more. Bitcoin will fall hard. Yeah, probably, dude. What is my stop loss on Bitcoin? I don't have a stop loss on Bitcoin. It's like it's gonna go down. If I get proven wrong, I get out. That's the great thing about trading, is you don't need a stop loss. You just literally leave when it's not doing what you want it to do. That's it.
Probably start a reaction channel.
Yeah, we could just that's actually a decent point. Is we could just go on Instagram. We could probably just go on Instagram. Like I don't think reels. We can just look at like day trading reels and shit on here. That's kind of fun. But how do we make sound?
Nice. Sell.
Sell get it cheaper.
We're going to the moon. We're going to the moon. It's going up. Eat the loss.
You know what's crazy? Like let me pause this. Okay, cool. Look at this. So as a dumb money concepts trader, when you see this regain right there, right? It regains. That's how you know it's going to go here, right? Like this, I know this is a fake chart, but it still works, right? So here you come up, right? You break out and then it drops there, right? You know it's going to break for a new low now, okay? Same thing here. Regains the zone. We know it's going to go for a new high, okay? So you could trade this profitably.
Alright, it's time.
Anyways, that's all, boys. Not funny. No, it's not a funny video at all. What's funny is like people get fucked all the time. And it's just trading is easy, dude. You just know what's gonna happen all the time if you trade dumb money concepts. Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna maybe jump on later in the Asia session.